Once upon a time, in a land where the mountains reached high into the sky and rivers danced across the earth, there was a mountain called Sattva and a river called Ananda. The mountain, Sattva, stood tall and firm, watching over the land with a quiet strength. Ananda, the river, was lively and restless, her waters constantly flowing, rushing over rocks and winding around bends. She admired Sattva's height and stability, wishing she too could stand so unmoved by the world around her. Ananda the river says, "Oh Sattva, how wonderful it must be to be like you. Unmoved, undisturbed, never bending or changing your course. I am tossed around rocks, diverted by trees, and split by hills and valleys. Sometimes I wish I could be as steady as you." The mountain Sattva listened patiently to Ananda's complaints, his heart as vast as the sky, his gaze steady and calm. After a long pause, Sattva replied with the wisdom of many centuries. Sattva the mountain says, "Dear Ananda, you see only one way of being. You think strength lies in being unmoved. But is it not your movement, your constant flow, that brings life to the land? Trees grow by your banks, animals drink from your waters, and villages prosper along your course. Without you, this land would not flourish." Ananda fell silent, listening closely as the wise mountain continued. Sattva the mountain says, "You see, dear river, each time you bend around a rock or flow over a hill, you find a new way forward. And in that, there is great strength. I too have my place, but I remain here, season after season, without ever changing. Though I am tall and strong, I am not free to roam or create. Only you can flow, Ananda, and in that flow, you embrace life." As the river listened, she began to understand that her movement and adaptability were not weaknesses, but gifts. Yet she still felt uncertain. Ananda the river says, "But Sattva, it seems that every rock and branch interrupts me. Every bend tries to stop me. I feel divided, scattered, and unsure of where I am going." Sattva the mountain replies, "Think of each obstacle not as a disruption, but as a way for you to grow. Just as water can carve valleys and wear down mountains over time, your flexibility allows you to find a way even when one is not clear. Rocks and bends make you wiser, stronger, and more resilient." Slowly, Ananda began to embrace her own nature, understanding that each twist, turn, and obstacle was part of her journey. She realized that in every change she was not scattered but flowing forward, connecting with everything around her. As the days turned to months and the months to years, Ananda grew peaceful in her journey. She no longer envied Sattva's stillness, for she had discovered that her true strength lay in her ability to flow, to adapt and to nurture all life along her path. In embracing her movement, she found serenity, and so the river and the mountain each found their place, understanding that life takes many forms, some steadfast, some flowing. Each has a purpose, a strength, and a beauty unique to itself. From the river and the mountain, we learn that true resilience is not found in rigid strength, but in flexibility, in embracing change as part of our journey. Like the river, we may encounter obstacles, but in flowing around them, we grow wiser, kinder, and more connected to the world around us. So let us flow like the river, embracing each bend and turn as a gift, knowing that each change shapes us into something stronger, more compassionate, and more at peace with the journey we are on. Thank you for watching.